My name is Sophie, and I had an heart attack with cardboard. I made my huge Be Mobile by using paint, and I used pipe cleaners for the legs.
My name is Philip. I had an heart attack. I painted some houses on one side of my paper and folded it so that it made a print of the houses onto the other half.
Hello, my name is Rebecca and I've drawn an ancient urn. I painted an underwater design on it with dolphins swimming and seaweed floating at the bottom of the ocean.
My name is Andrew. To make my picture, I drew a grid out of squares. Then I used paints to colour in the squares, starting with dark blue at the bottom, leading up to light blue at the top.
Hello, my name is Claire and this is my simple chain pattern. I made the background by marbling paints. I cut circles from coloured paper and stuck them on top of it.
Hi, my name is Paul, and this is a 3D tray I made from using a toilet roll and coloured tissue paper. I stuck the tray onto a cardboard base and painted the trunk brown with black lines to make it look old.
Yes, fantastic art attacks. And do you know what? That loo roll tree started me thinking. And look what I've come up with. A multicoloured pencil tree to hold your pencils and pens. And it is so easy to make. All you need is the inside cardboard tube from a kitchen roll. See that? And then you take a ballpoint pen and simply pierce holes all over the side of your cardboard tube, and you just press your pen through, wiggle it about a bit to make the hole slightly bigger. Now you can actually use a sharp pencil for this, but do be careful because you might break the tip. And the idea is to cover the cardboard tube in about 12 holes altogether. See that? All over the cardboard tube. Then take a piece of cardboard box card and stand the tube on its end and just draw around that end to create a small circle that's the same size as the end of the tube, and then take something that's circular but slightly bigger, like a roll of sticky tape or a small saucer, and again draw around that to create a circle. And when you cut both of those circles out, you'll have something that looks like that. And that will be the stand for your multicoloured pencil tray, and that will be the lid. And then take your cardboard tube, and you need some good strong all-purpose glue or some good old PVA glue, and just squeeze that out onto one end of your tube like that. Look at that for steady hands. And then place that down onto the bigger cardboard circle or the stand and just hold it into place. Squelch the glue down and hold it upright like that. And when it's dry, take a small pebble or a lump of modelling clay and just pop that down into the tube to act as a sort of weight so it doesn't fall over when you put your pencils in. And then, again, some glue along that top rim there, and yes, you've guessed it, you pop the lid on. That circle of cardboard neatly fits on the top. Just press it into the glue and leave it to dry. And when it's dry, here's a little trick. That one's dry. Just get a thicker pencil or pen, pop it into all of the holes and just bend it up like that so that you're actually bending the holes upwards, so that when you put your pens and pencils into your multicoloured pencil tray, they point upwards like the branches of a tree. And then it's ready to paint. You can paint it using poster paint or acrylic paint, but whatever you do, make sure you use lots of bright colours, because after all, it is a multicoloured pencil tray. And I've done mine here in rainbow stripes. And when the paint is dry, you can just take a thin black felt tip pen and just draw on some wispy lines. You've seen me do this many times before to create a sort of wood grain effect. And every now and then put a little 6 shape in for a knot in the wood, or maybe even a little 9 shape for an upside-down knot. And when you've done that, you could even add in some wood grain rings around the top. See that? Don't have to be neat, just again wispy lines to give it the effect of wood grain. And when you've done the whole thing, pop it onto your table or your desk and use it to hold your pens and pencils. And you could even put your smaller pens or pencils into those bottom holes. And there it is, a multicoloured pencil tray. Try it yourself, and I'll see you next time. Ta-ra!